Hey guys, I wanted to make this quick video this morning to help you. Often when I ask people, hey, who can I connect you with? What's a good resource? Or what's a good connection for you if it's not me? And often people right away recite their services like, hey, anybody you know that needs a handyman, or anyone you know that needs digital ad lead services, or anyone that you know that needs an interior designer, right? Things like that. But that is where we go wrong, because how often does someone need something like that service or thinks they need it, right? Often, I'm sure you realize when you meet with clients or potential customers that they don't even know they need your service until you kind of go over what problem you solve. So when people ask, hey, what do you do? Or how can I connect you? Or again, more importantly, what do you do? Don't go right to your services. Go to what problems you solve if you want them to potentially be a client. Right? So instead of saying, hey, I do ad lead services or whatever, digital lead services. How about say, hey, I solve the problem of people that are just too busy to collect their own prospects, or people that are just too busy for A, B, and C, or I solve this problem. Do you know someone who has this problem? Right? And make it an obvious problem where you think that, like, I don't know, at least 50% of people would have that problem that are your target market, right? Like an interior designer, I wouldn't say, hey, I'm an interior designer. I would say, like, hey, I solve the problem of people that don't know really how to use their space, or I solve the problem. Like, do you have a friend that just seems like she's not happy with the space she lives in, or just needs more life, or just has been wanting to get something done for quite a while but hasn't done it yet? Do you see what I'm just doing some off the top of my head here, but solving that problem, right? Like, so if you do a general contracting, I wouldn't just say that. I would say, hey, I'm looking for, a perfect person for me is someone that's been itching to get something done in their house, but hasn't done it yet, or hasn't pulled the trigger yet, or has been too busy to even think of it. I make it seamless, easy, and simple, right? So things like that. So when we're telling people what we do, I wouldn't go right to the services, right? It's like, for me, the Western Entrepreneur Podcast, I'm solving the problem for business owners and local entrepreneurs that lack community, that lack an entrepreneurial community that they can really bond with and connect with on a deeper level, not just another way to connect a handful of business cards or a different way to just pass referrals around. Like, there's a lot of other great things that do that already, right? We want business owners that just, again, want a deeper sense of community, that value relationships over getting referrals, right? They value relationships over just getting another handful of business cards. That's the problem that we really solve in our community. Do you know someone who do you think would appreciate that? Right? So something like that. Again, I'm just doing this off the top of my head. I didn't really think about before hitting this record button. I don't want to use the word irk. I just don't understand, right? I'm sitting here going, if you really want someone to help you, just don't tell them what you do. Tell them what problem you solve. The vast majority have that problem, right? So that's my random thoughts this morning. Hope it helps. Have a great Monday. Have a great week.